Hey everybody, how you doing out there? Welcome to a new week. This is week 6, I believe, so we're on the other side of the term. Let's talk about what's happening. So, reminder, I posted this last week. I cannot impress upon you enough that this week is your first team assignment and moving forward all of your team assignments. If you do not contribute with your team, you will not receive points. So project managers, please do not include names of people that did not participate with the assignment. And if somebody did participate but marginally, you need to share that with me as well. If you're facing hardship, please let me know. And I look forward to viewing your work this week. So here is coursework. No content I want to go into. Sorry about that. Cruising down. This is week 5. We just closed out. You are doing your SWOT analysis, so I'll be viewing that. And now as we get into week 6, I did do a purview of this. First you're going to listen to Jessica talk about AI marketing and all of the things we need to consider using AI. It is one of the industries that are going to be impacted the most by AI. And the reason I know this is because I do a lot of marketing work. I teach another class here at PCC called Social Media Marketing and Principles of Marketing. It is my space, so I understand the hardship people are facing. And then Gary V, since this is the branding week, this is the marketing week, I would be remiss not at least showing one video of his. And finally, he came out with a video that didn't have too much or no foul language. He tends to get pretty assertive. I think you'll enjoy it. And then for the assignment of the week, it's consumer behavior. Now, this is very tricky because this is the first time this assignment's being offered. So I don't really have a good example. I'm going to give you something that's close to, but not completely apples to apples, because I don't have something. A new assignment has to start sometime. So this is a brand new assignment. I'm taking for a test drive to see how it lands with you and if it makes you have a good learning experience. What you're doing is the objective of this assignment is to analyze the factors influencing consumer behavior and to understand the decision-making process of consumers in a specific product or service category. So as a team, you will choose a product or service, smartphone, fast food, fitness services. You all have to agree upon that. Then you're going to gather information about consumer behavior in your chosen category. Use a mix of primary research, interviews, casual interviews, personal observations, what you can find online. Analyze psychological factors. Discuss how perception, motivation, beliefs, and attitudes influence behavior in your chosen category. Provide examples of marketing strategies that appeal to these psychological factors. And again, I'm going to show you an example. Now, I'll provide one for you. It's not completely apples to apples. Analyze personal factors. Examine how personal factors such as age, occupation, lifestyle can come into play. Analyze social and cultural factors. Explore the role of family, friends, social networks. Evaluate the decision-making process. Oh, I'm sorry. I did already load up 2. Thank heavens. So these are going to be 2 examples that are close to what I'm looking for. So one group did a consumer behavior mock-up. What happened was last year I offered a similar assignment. I've just made it more robust for this term and moving forward. So this team chose McDonald's. It was a business they all could get behind. They had all consumed at, and they looked at all these factors. It's coming up slowly. I do apologize for this. I should have loaded it beforehand, but it will get here. Let me see if I can find my hard drive. I don't have many things in my hard drive called McDonald's, so this might work. Okay, cool. Yeah, here you are. Whoops, I'm going to cruise this over. So this is McDonald's Consumer Behavior Study. Objectives 1, 2, and 3. Context of industry. Also, I want to take away, like I've talked about every week, look at the style of the work. Look at how visually appealing it is, how it pops off the page. Children, teens, young adults, white collar, blue collar parents, demographics, continued on, lifestyle and economic status. This is a superior work product. Now, it's 35 pages, and you go, whoa, Cole, 35 pages is a lot. but you can see some of the pages aren't littered with a bunch of stuff. Really, if you're going to do a presentation to a business, let's say you went as a marketing consulting firm, you would have these just really bold slides, and then you would talk to the slides. This is well done, good decision making on making these. Okay, the other one as an example I have for you, jumping back, is universities. Let's see if this will come up a little faster. If not, I will also seek for it on my hard drive. And as that doesn't look like it's moving at all there, so let's just see. I think I found it. So, oh, there it is. It came up. Okay, universities. Here's the team. Factor consumer behavior when choosing a college. This is really in their wheelhouse, in your wheelhouse. You can see this is only 12 pages long, but there's a little bit more content on each page. I like how they use the chalkboard background. Again, it's not littered with content. It's very eye-catching, but another look and feel. So actually, these examples are pretty good to help you on the way to finishing your work this week. And that's what you're doing. You're digging a little bit. Well, the only thing is let me get out of here. If you look at the assignment, there are a few more things being requested that weren't on the first assignments I'm showing you. But this is really good. It'll help you get to where you're looking for. Okay, awesome. Now, if you jump out one more time and we get to next week, we have the ethics in business, one of my favorite assignments. I've given you some to choose from. And once one group is chosen, it's off the word to the other. So get your requests in soon. But that's what's happening in 2 weeks. If you have any questions, reach out to me anytime. If not, I will talk to you next week. Take care.